Oke, selamat malam semuanya. Oke, it's good night. Oke, you udah boleh tidur kalau gitu. Oke, saya mau sharing hal yang sangat sederhana sekali.
I want to share something very simple.
Bahwa Tuhan sayang sama anak-anak muda.
That God loves the young people.
Saya juga sayang sama anak-anak muda.
I love all the young people too.
Dan salah satu budget yang terbesar di gereja saya adalah untuk orang-orang muda.
And one of the biggest budget from my church goes to the youth.
Karena
people.
semua dalam kehidupan,
because everything in life,
negara yang maju kalau anak-anak mudanya itu berfungsi.
A country moves forward if the young people are
Perusahaan yang
functional.
maju adalah yang anak-anak mudanya berfungsi.
A successful company is when the young people are functional.
Karena anak muda punya kekuatan.
Because the young people have a strength.
Anak-anak muda punya kreativitas.
The young people have creativity.
Dan punya inovasi.
And have innovation.
Dan saya mau.
And I want
hidup saya selalu dikelilingin oleh anak-anak muda.
My life to be surrounded with young people.
So I love young people.
I love you too.
Nah, saya mau sharing tentang God is with you.
Today I want to share about God is with you.
Coba bilang sama-sama, God is with
Say that to your neighbor. God is with you.
Nah, apa yang saya alami sekarang dalam hidup?
What I experience now in my life.
Cuma karena Tuhan menyertai saya.
Everything I experience is because God is with me.
Saya mau sharing tentang 3 orang di Alkitab waktu Tuhan menyertai dia hidupnya jadi luar biasa.
I just want to share about 3 people in the Bible when God was with them, they were successful.
Siapa yang di sini hidupnya pengen biasa-biasa aja?
And here, who wants to have just a regular, normal life?
It's like ordinary life. Tapi siapa yang pengen hidupnya luar biasa?
Who wants to have an amazing, abundant life?
Oke, siapa yang pengen punya bisnis?
Who wants to own a business one day?
You want to have your own business? How many of you want to be professional? How many of you want to be doctor, lawyer, dentist, movie star, singers, musician, pastor? Okay. We need young pastor like you. Oke, yang pertama adalah yang namanya Daud.
So the first person is David.
Dalam 1 Samuel 18 ayat 14 dan 28.
In 1 Samuel chapter 18 verse 14.
Firman Tuhan bilang seperti ini.
God said this.
Daud berhasil di segala perjalanannya sebab Tuhan menyertai dia.
David was successful in everything he did because God was with him.
Berarti dalam segala perjalanannya, dalam pernikahannya berhasil, dalam pekerjaannya berhasil, keuangannya berhasil, semuanya berhasil.
That means in David's life, every journey he took, his marriage, his job, whatever he had, God was with him because he was successful.
Karena Tuhan menyertai dia.
And he was successful because God was with him.
Nah, ayat yang ke-28.
And 1 Samuel 18 verse 28.
Lalu mengertilah Saul dan taulah ia bahwa Tuhan menyertai Daud dan bahwa seluruh orang Israel mengasihi dia.
When Saul realized that the Lord was with David and how much his daughter Michal loved him.
Kalau Tuhan menyertai kita,
so if God is with us,
bukan hanya semuanya dibuat berhasil,
not only everything we do is successful,
tetapi raja,
but even the king,
mungkin juga bos kita,
maybe our boss,
orang-orang yang besar,
big people in our lives,
akan sayang sama kita,
are going to love us.
Dan firman Tuhan bilang seluruh bangsa Israel sayang sama Daud.
And the word said the entire Israel nation loved David.
Bayangin kalau kita jadi musician, jadi singers, jadi bintang film.
Imagine if we become a singer or a movie star or someone very famous.
Semua orang di seluruh dunia sayang sama kita.
That everyone in the entire world love us.
Follower di Instagram kita ratusan juta.
We have millions of followers on Instagram.
Kita bikin konser.
If we make a concert,
tiketnya sold out.
All the tickets are sold out.
Kalau kita jadi dokter gigi,
if we become a dentist,
sampai dari pagi sampai malam kerja cabutin gigi orang.
Morning to night you're taking out everyone's teeth.
Kalau kita jadi lawyer, begitu banyak case yang harus kita tolong.
If we're a lawyer, there's so many cases for us to do.
And if we become a pastor,
oh yeah.
Gerejanya penuh.
The church is filled with people.
5 kali kebaktian, 6 kali kebaktian, 7 kali kebaktian, full. Wow. Karena semua orang sayang sama kita.
Because everyone loves us.
Kuncinya karena Tuhan menyertai kita.
And the key is because God is with us.
Apa yang terjadi dengan Daud?
So what happened with David?
Jadi dia disuruh papanya kirim makanan untuk kakak-kakaknya yang lagi perang.
So at first, David's father told him to bring food to his brothers who were at war.
Tapi waktu Daud ke sana,
But when David went to his brothers,
keadaannya lagi kacau.
the situation was really
Kan
bad
ada seorang raksasa yang namanya Goliat.
because there's a giant named Goliath.
Sampai Raja Saul,
Until King Saul,
raja yang hebat, sembunyi.
even the famous king, the amazing king, is hiding.
Jenderal, panglimanya, semua sembunyi.
All the generals, they're all hiding from this giant.
Daud nggak pernah sekolah militer.
David never went to military
Daud
school.
nggak pernah punya pengalaman perang.
David never experienced anything.
Tapi dia
War.
bilang begini, saya akan maju menghadapi Goliat.
But he still said, I will face Goliath.
Orang yang disertai oleh Tuhan,
Someone who God is with,
hidupnya pasti berhasil.
their life will be successful.
Mungkin dia nggak punya pengalaman,
Maybe they don't have experience,
tapi perjalanannya pasti berhasil.
but their journey will be successful.
Saul bilang gini, coba deh pakai baju perang aja.
So King Saul told David, just try to use the armor.
Jadi dipakai baju perang yang berat,
So he put on the heavy armor.
sampai mau jalan juga susah. Semuanya pakai baju
Until
perang.
David walking is hard.
Sampai Daud bilang ini, udah nggak usah pakai, lepas aja semuanya.
And so David said, no, I'm not wearing any of that.
Akhirnya dia ketemu sama Goliat.
And so he faced Goliath.
Dia cuma bawa 5 batu.
He bought 5 stones
Dia bawa ketapel.
and a slingshot.
Lalu Goliat marah.
And Goliath was angry.
Goliat bilang ini, anjingkah aku sehingga kamu menghadapi aku hanya dengan itu?
Man, you disrespect me when you face me with just that?
Tapi Daud bilang begini sama Goliat,
But David said this to Goliath.
engkau menghadapi aku
You face me
dengan pedang,
with sword,
dengan lembing,
with a
dengan
spear,
tombak.
with a shield.
Tapi aku menghadapi engkau dengan nama Tuhan
But I
semesta
face
alam.
you with God, with the name of God.
Pada hari ini juga,
And this day,
aku akan memberikan tubuhmu
I will give your body
sebagai makanan dari burung-burung di udara dan binatang-binatang buas.
as the food for all the vulture, for all the creatures.
Supaya semua orang Israel tahu bahwa Tuhan adalah Allah
So
yang
that all
hidup.
the Israel people know that our God is a living God.
Dan ceritanya seperti ini, dia lempar, dia
And
mulai
so the
putar.
story, he threw the slingshot.
Ya, talinya dia mulai putar.
He's winding it up.
Mana mungkin sih batu kecil bisa bunuh raksasa yang besar?
How can a small stone kill this
Tapi
giant?
kalau Tuhan menyertai,
But if God is with us,
hitungan yang ketiga, 1,
and then he counted 1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Lord, you repeat after me. Come on, stand up, Judah. Baru jatuh. Cuma punya batu, tapi kalau Tuhan menyertai hasilnya luar biasa.
So David only had 5 stones, but if God was with him, he is
Mungkin
successful.
orang tua kita nggak kaya,
Maybe our parents is not
tapi
rich,
kalau Tuhan menyertai kita,
but if God is with us,
kita akan jadi orang yang kaya di New York,
we will
Philadelphia,
become
dan
amazing,
seluruh Amerika.
successful people in all of
Mungkin kita
America.
nggak punya suara yang bagus,
Maybe we don't have a good
tapi
voice,
kalau Tuhan menyertai kita,
but if God is with
dan
us,
kita punya talenta
and
nyanyi,
we have the talent to sing,
kita akan bangkit.
we're going to rise up
Lebih dari artis-artis terkenal yang ada di Amerika.
more than all the other artists.
Kita mungkin nggak pinter,
Maybe we're not
ada
that
banyak
smart.
dokter gigi yang terkenal,
There's a lot of
tapi
amazing
kalau Tuhan
dentists.
menyertai kita,
But if God is with us,
dokter gigi yang terkenal pasti akan tua dan mati.
the most famous, successful dentist is definitely going to die soon.
Akan bangkit dokter gigi
There's
yang
going to
luar
rise
biasa
so
dari tempat ini.
many dentists from this place.
Mungkin Judah pernah berpikir di Amerika ada Stephen Furtick.
Maybe Judah, maybe me. Maybe
Dia
I think
berpikir ada
there's
Stephen Furtick.
in America.
Ada Ed Young,
Or Ed Young,
ada Jensen Franklin.
James Franklin.
Tapi dengar baik-baik,
But listen carefully.
akan bangkit seorang pastor yang luar
He's going to be
biasa.
an amazing pastor
Karena Tuhan menyertainya.
because God is with us.
Jenggotnya mungkin gak setebal Stephen Furtick,
Maybe my beard.
tapi kalau Tuhan menyertai,
But if God is with us,
Amerika akan dilawat oleh young pastor.
it's going to be amazing.
Kuncinya adalah Tuhan menyertai kita.
So the key is God being with us.
The key is if God is with us,
Oh yeah.
I shall do great things with Him.
Amen. Oh yeah.
God is with us. So the key is the giant. Oh, oke, kuncinya adalah raksasa.
So the key is the giant.
Nah, raksasa kita apa?
So what is our giant right now?
Setiap anak muda pasti punya raksasa.
I promise you, every single one of us have a
Waktu saya
giant.
masih muda,
When I was still young,
sekarang juga masih muda,
I'm still young right now though.
saya punya raksasa adalah begini.
My giant was this.
Saya keluarganya lagi krisis ekonomi.
My family was financial crisis at the
Gak punya
time.
uang.
We didn't have enough money.
Saya tinggal di daerah orang kaya.
I lived in a rich area.
Semua orang kaya di sana.
Everyone else was so rich.
Naik mobil,
When they get in the car,
saya cuma bisa jalan kaki.
I can only walk.
Naik kendaraan umum.
Take public transportation.
Mereka punya fasilitas.
They have so many
Punya
facilities.
Game & Watch.
They
Game & Watch is like a game, like Nintendo, like PlayStation.
they have so many game consoles.
Every time I had nothing.
I had nothing.
Ya, lalu mereka bisa punya peralatan sport.
And they had the sports equipment.
Saya nggak punya
I
apa-apa.
didn't have anything.
Mereka bisa liburan.
They can go on vacation.
Saya nggak bisa liburan.
I couldn't go.
Orang tuanya bayarin uang sekolah.
Their families pay for their
Saya
schools.
harus kerja, cari uang bayar uang sekolah
I had
saya.
to work to pay for my own
Saya jadi
school.
orang yang pemalu.
I became a very
Saya orang
shy
minder.
person. I wasn't straightforward.
Saya nggak bisa lihat mata orang
I couldn't make eye contact with
karena saya
anyone
rasa diri saya miskin.
because I felt I was poor.
Saya nggak seperti orang lain.
Then I wasn't like anyone
Saya
else.
lahir dengan cacat
I was born with disability,
sehingga saya nggak seperti pria yang lain
so I'm not like other men,
dan saya nggak berani menghadapi wanita.
and I'm not able to face women.
Usia saya untuk jatuh cinta,
And the age for me to fall in love.
sebetulnya banyak cewek sih yang suka sama aku.
Well, there was a lot of girls that liked me,
Tapi aku nggak berani ngomong aku suka kamu.
but I was never brave enough to say that
So
I
the
liked you.
giant for my life is confident.
So the giant of the life is confidence,
I'm lacking of confidence.
lacking confidence.
Tapi waktu Tuhan beserta dengan aku,
But when God is with me,
umur 14 tahun,
when I was 14,
saya percaya sama Yesus.
I believe in
Saya undang
Jesus.
Yesus jadi juru
I
selamat dan Tuhan
invite
dalam
Jesus to
hidup
become
saya.
my Savior.
Dan mulai saat itu saya ngerti
And at that
saya
point, I
tidak
understood
sendirian.
I'm not
Karena
alone.
Tuhan beserta dengan
Because
saya.
God is with me.
Mulai saat itu,
And from that point,
saya yang tadinya penakut,
that I was a fearful person.
saya ketemu orang bule nggak berani. Orang yang rambut kuning, yang rambut pirang, matanya biru nggak berani.
Even meeting a white person with the blonde hair, with blue eyes, I was too scared to do
Saya
that.
ke rumah sakit nggak berani.
I wasn't brave enough to go to the
Saya ke
hospital.
hotel nggak berani.
I couldn't go to the hotel.
Tapi sekarang saya ketemu sama orang bule.
But now I meet the white people.
Saya khotbah di gereja orang bule.
I'm now preaching in these churches.
Saya khotbah di Belanda.
I'm preaching in the Netherlands,
Saya khotbah di Swiss.
in Swiss.
Saya khotbah di depan ribuan orang bule.
Now I preach upon thousands
Saya
of.
berhasil mengalahkan raksasa dalam hidup saya.
And so now I defeated the giant. in my
Kenapa?
life.
Karena Tuhan menyertai
Because
saya.
God is with me.
Sekarang saya ke rumah sakit dan doakan orang sakit.
And now I go to the hospital and I pray for the sick people.
Ada yang mati,
There's people that die,
tapi ada yang sembuh.
but there's also people that's healed.
Kenapa dia mati?
Why did they die?
Karena sudah ada waktunya.
Because it's their time.
Karena Yesus bilang tumpangkan tangan atas orang sakit dan orang itu akan sembuh.
Because Jesus said, put your hand on that sick person and they will be healed.
Tugas saya bukan menyembuhkan, tapi itu tugasnya Tuhan.
So it's not my duty to heal, but it's God's.
Akhirnya suatu saat tanggal 18 Desember 2000, tahun 2000.
And on the date, December 18th, 2000,
Saya yang tadinya orang yang pemalu,
before I was a shy person,
sehingga teman-teman saya udah pada kawin, pada punya anak, saya belum punya pacar.
that all of my other friends are already married, they all have kids, but I wasn't even dating
Tapi waktu
anyone.
saya tahu God is with me,
But when I knew God is with me,
saya ajak cewek itu pergi makan.
I invited that girl to go eat.
Dan saya bilang gini,
And I said,
saya nggak berani bilang sih.
well, I didn't really say.
Sampai waktu saya ajak makan kesekian kalinya,
Until I took her out to eat for the number of times.
ya another date, another dinner, and she asked me, why did you keep on asking me for dinner? Terus saya bilang karena aku suka sama kamu.
And I said, because I like you.
For the first time I could say that. Because I realized that I was not as handsome as other men. Saya pikir masih banyak yang lebih ganteng, masih banyak yang lebih kaya, masih banyak yang lebih hebat.
I thought there's people more better than me, more handsome, more rich.
Tapi saya sadari ada Yesus
But
yang
I
beserta
understand there's
dengan
Jesus in
saya.
my life who's with
So,
me.
if God is with you,
If God is with you,
any giant,
any giant
you can
face,
conquer it.
you can conquer it.
You will be the winner,
You can be the winner.
even more than conqueror.
Amen.
So, what are your giants? Apa raksasa kita?
What is your giant right now?
As long as God is with you. same like David, you can conquer the giant. Are you ready for number 2? Yang kedua,
The second one.
let's sit again.
Okay.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yusuf dalam Kejadian 39 ayat 2 dan 21. Tetapi Tuhan menyertai Yusuf. The same word appeared again here.
So God was with Joseph. The same word appeared.
Ia menjadi seorang yang selalu berhasil dalam pekerjaannya.
And he always became successful in his work.
Coba bilang sama-sama selalu berhasil.
So tell the people next to you, always successful.
Siapa yang pengen anak-anak muda selalu berhasil?
Who wants to be always successful?
Maka tinggallah ia di rumah tuannya orang Mesir itu.
So Joseph lived in the master's house in Egypt.
Akan ada orang-orang muda yang tinggal di White House.
There's going to be young people in the White House.
Tetapi Tuhan menyertai Yusuf.
But God was with Joseph.
Dan melimpahkan kasih setianya kepadanya.
And showed his love and give him success in everything he did.
Dan membuat Yusuf kesayangan bagi kepala penjara itu.
And it made Joseph the most trusted one in that place.
Penjara adalah tempat yang tidak baik.
So prison is not a good place.
Tapi di penjara kita bisa jadi kesayangan.
But even in prison we can become a favorite.
Dimanapun teman-teman nanti akan ada,
wherever we end up,
orang-orang akan sayang sama kita.
Many
Hidup
people
kita
love
akan
us.
penuh oleh favor.
Our life will be filled with favor.
Nah, kalau tadi yang pertama, Tuhan menyertai siapa? Daud.
So if the first one, God was with David
Dalam menghadapi raksasa.
in facing his giant.
Yang kedua ini,
The second one,
Tuhan menyertai Yusuf
God was with Joseph
sampai mimpinya jadi kenyataan.
until his dream became reality.
So if number 1 is about giant, number 2 is about dream. Saya itu saking miskin,
I was so poor back then,
saking susah,
so it was difficult
sampai gak berani punya mimpi.
that I wasn't even brave enough to have a dream.
Yusuf dapat mimpi dari Tuhan.
Joseph received a dream from God.
Mereka lagi ada di ladang.
They were in the field at the time,
Berkas gandumnya tegak berdiri.
and all the grain were standing up.
Tapi berkas gandum dari papanya dan saudara-saudaranya sujud menyembah kepada berkas gandumnya dari Yusuf.
But all the other grains that represent the brothers and the father bow down to his.
Lalu mimpi yang kedua,
And the second dream,
matahari, bulan, dan bintang sujud menyembah kepada Yusuf.
the sun, the moon, and all the stars bow to Joseph.
Apa arti mimpi ini?
And what's the meaning of that dream?
Dia akan menjadi pemimpin.
That Joseph would become a leader.
Waktu saya terima Yesus umur 14
When I
tahun,
received Jesus at 14,
Tuhan mulai kasih mimpi dalam hidup saya.
God gave me a dream in my life.
Masalahnya,
The problem,
saya orang yang lack of confidence.
I didn't have any confidence.
Tapi waktu yang pertama saya goal bahwa Tuhan menyertai saya,
But when I realized God was with me,
saya mulai mempercayai mimpi
I
itu.
believed that dream.
Dan satu persatu,
And one by one,
mimpi itu jadi kenyataan.
that dream became
Satu
reality.
persatu,
One by
mimpi
one,
itu jadi
that dream
kenyataan.
became reality.
Waktu mimpi yang pertama jadi kenyataan,
When that first dream became a
Tuhan
reality,
kasih mimpi yang kedua.
God gave a second
Waktu
one.
mimpi yang kedua
When
jadi
that second
kenyataan,
one became reality,
Tuhan kasih
God
mimpi yang
gave me a
ketiga.
third one.
Dan sekarang Tuhan kasih
And
mimpi
now,
yang terakhir
God gave me this last
untuk
dream.
tahun ini maksudnya.
For this year,
Tuhan suruh saya bangun Gilgal Center yang kedua, a church, second church.
God is giving me the dream of
Di
building a
tanah
second
seluas
church
2,5 hektar.
that's 2.5 hectare, acre.
Dan kita akan bangun gereja anak karena salah satu visi kita adalah next generation.
And so we're gonna build a church for the youth because that's one
It's
of our
the best one in Indonesia.
The best one.
In my opinion, the best one. We'll build the best facility for young people for the next generation. And it costs so far $14 million. Itu belum isinya, belum sound system, belum LED, belum lain-lain.
And that's just the building without all the equipment, without anything inside the building.
It's a huge dream for me. Itu mimpi yang besar bagi saya.
It's a huge dream.
Uangnya nggak punya,
We didn't have the money.
tapi waktu saya mulai gemeter,
But when I started to shake,
waktu saya mulai gemeter,
when I started to shake,
you're my trust. Waktu saya mulai gemeter,
when I started to shake,
saya ingat, if God is with
I
me,
realized if God is with me,
nothing is impossible.
nothing is impossible.
If God is with me,
If God is with me,
nothing is impossible.
nothing is impossible.
The point is, do you have that dream?
Do you have that
Do
dream?
you have God's dream in your life?
Do you have God's dream in your life?
Turn to your neighbor and ask, what is your dream? Okay. Tell me, what is your dream?
So what's your dream?
You can think, I'll be back to you. What is your dream?
To be happy with a nice family.
To be happy with a nice family. Only one? Do you have a girlfriend? Okay, that's a long-term dream, but it's okay. What's your dream?
Start my own business.
What kind of business?
It's gonna be a cafe, a very aesthetic cafe.
How big is the cafe?
As big as it can be.
Do you have any dream location?
Japan.
Japan. Woo! If God is with you, which part of Japan?
Tokyo.
Only Tokyo? Why don't you think bigger? Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka, Nagoya, all Japan. Okay, see, if God is with him, the dream becoming bigger. Back to you. What's your dream?
I want to be a flight attendant. Flight attendant.
Oh, ya ampun. G5. What is your dream? You don't know. What is your dream?
Grow up, run away from Philly, and
Okay, what's wrong with Philly? Run away from Philly. So any dream starting tonight, ask God, what is your dream for me? Dream big, because we have a big God. Don't dream small, because if you dream small, you don't need God to fulfill your dream. Dream big, because we have a big God. Did I speak in English? Yeah. Okay. Next time I promise I will speak in English. What is your dream? Saya punya mimpi.
I had a dream
Kalau saya khotbah,
that when I preach,
orang akan ngerti.
people are going to understand.
Nggak ada yang tidur.
Nobody's sleeping.
And they will say, give me some more.
Yes. Here we go.
And it happened. It happened. Saya punya mimpi, kalau saya punya gereja,
I had a dream that if I had a church,
saya mau bikin gereja yang terbaik untuk Tuhan.
I want to build the best church I can for
Sampai
God.
sekarang saya bilang gini, setiap kebaktian akan penuh dengan 2.000 orang dewasa.
Until now, I still believe that every service is filled with
Khusus
2,000 people.
hari Minggu ada 7 kali kebaktian.
And just for Sunday, there's 7 services.
Setiap kali orang tanya, what is your dream for this church?
Every time someone asks, what's your dream for the
I
church?
said a lot of dreams.
I say a lot.
Kalau bicara jumlah, saya bilang itu yang saya bilang khusus untuk hari Minggu.
And if I said the amount is only for Sunday,
Waktu saya dapat mimpi itu dari Tuhan, gerejanya masih kosong.
when I had that dream from God, the church was still empty.
Masih 2 kali kebaktian di tempat yang kecil di lantai 1.
There is only 2 times service in a small place on the first
Sekarang
floor.
udah 5 kali kebaktian di lantai 5.
Now there's already 5 times service in the 5th floor
Tambah lagi overflow,
and overflow
tambah lagi di lobby.
in the lobby.
April tahun depan udah 6 kali kebaktian.
And next April is already 6 times service.
Mulainya kecil,
And you start small.
tapi kalau saya pegang mimpi dari
And
Tuhan,
if I hold the dream from
if
God,
God is with you,
if God is with you,
nggak ada yang mustahil bagi
there's
Tuhan.
nothing
So
impossible.
tonight before you sleep,
So tonight,
pray to God, give me your dream. Don't forget, for the opening of your cafe, invite us. Okay? It's a promise? Okay, we fly to Tokyo.
Plus the ticket.
Fly to? Oh, flight attendant. Okay. So far, apakah semua okay?
so is everything okay so far?
So number 1, we are talking about giant.
The
Number
first
2, we
one.
are talking about
Dreams.
dreams. And number 3, last one, then we go to sleep. Joshua. Everybody say Joshua.
Joshua.
Yosua 1 ayat 5 dan 16. Seorang pun tidak akan dapat bertahan menghadapi engkau seumur hidupmu. Seperti aku menyertai Musa, demikianlah aku akan menyertai engkau. Kata ini kembali lagi, demikianlah aku menyertai engkau. Aku tidak akan membiarkan engkau dan tidak akan meninggalkan engkau. Your turn.
Okay.
Come on, Pastor.
No one will be able to stand against you as long as you live, for I will be with you as I was with Moses. I will not fail you nor abandon you.
Yes. Ayat 16 lalu mereka menjawab Yosua, katanya segala yang yang kau perintahkan kepada kami akan kami lakukan, dan kemanapun kami akan kau suruh, kami akan pergi.
They answered Joshua, "We will do whatever you command us, and we will go wherever you send us."
Waktu Musa adalah pemimpin yang besar.
So at the time, Moses was a big leader.
Dia bawa begitu banyak orang keluar dari Mesir.
He brought the Israel people from Egypt.
Hitungannya kurang lebih 1 juta minimum.
And so the amount of people, at least minimum 1
Tempat
million.
olahraga di Philly, itu berapa besar ya? Kemarin kamu kasih lihat saya tempat sport.
In Philadelphia, Wells Fargo fits like 500,000.
Are you sure? I don't think so. It can accommodate 500,000. How many know exactly how many people can fit into the stadium? Squeeze it, 500,000? So it's like, in Jakarta it's like 120,000 people. It's like the biggest stadium in Jakarta. 19,500. Can you please? No, okay, please. Okay. Can you divide 1 million to 9,500, please? It's like around 20 something.
The financial field is bigger.
How big is it? 52. So 52 times the stadium Moses had to lead that many people out of Egypt. Oh, udah Inggris ya. Oke. Jadi harus bawa, satu mau kencing, satu mau satu lapar.
So bringing
satu
everyone home,
ngantuk.
there's someone who wants to use bathroom, there's someone who's tired, there's someone who wants to eat.
But he made it.
But he still did it.
Musa tua.
So Moses was old.
Jadi ada harapan buat anak muda.
So there was the young people.
Karena orang-orang hebat sekarang pasti tua.
Because right now the successful people are all old.
Kita yang gantiin mereka harus lebih hebat.
And the people who replace them have to be even more successful.
Come on, kid. Okay, nah. Yang ketiga bicara mengenai responsibility.
So the third person talks about responsibility.
Waktu Musa mau meninggal,
Before Moses died,
Musa bilang sama Joshua, kamu yang nerusin.
Moses told Joshua, "You will be the next one."
Jadi kalau kita dapat responsibility, jangan takut karena kita selalu ingat Tuhan beserta kita.
So if we have responsibility, don't be afraid because God is with us.
Saya nggak pernah berpikir saya jadi pastor.
I never thought that I would become a pastor.
Saya mau jadi businessman.
I wanted to be a businessman.
Cocok nggak?
You think it's right?
Oke. Look like boss, right? Oke. Satu saat saya kuliah.
And at one point I went to college.
Oh yeah, I was a drummer.
I was a drummer,
I was a worship leader.
worship leader.
I like doing creative things. I play drama. I play creative things. Oh ya, oke, I speak in English now. Terus satu saat waktu saya mau masuk ke kuliah,
And at one point when I entered college,
tiba-tiba satu orang kakak kelas saya samperin saya.
there's someone who's older than me talked to me during the class.
Dia bilang saya udah mau lulus.
He said, "You're about to graduate,
Selama ini saya belum pernah berhasil menangkan jiwa di kampus.
but all this time you've never won a soul in this campus."
Saya lihat data mahasiswa baru.
I looked at the data for the incoming freshmen.
Saya lihat kamu orang Kristen.
I saw that you're a Christian.
Jadi saya pengen kamu teruskan.
So I want you to be the next one.
Menangkan mahasiswa yang ada untuk Tuhan.
Win as many souls as you can for
Saya
Jesus.
bilang enak di lu, enak di gua dong.
That's easy for you to say.
Jadi dia udah mau keluar, suruh saya yang nerusin.
And so he's already about to graduate from college. And he told me to be next.
Gak pernah terima tanggung jawab seperti itu.
But I never received a responsibility like
Karena
that.
dari saya percaya Yesus umur 14 tahun,
Because when I received Jesus at 14,
tanggung jawab yang Tuhan kasih cuma nyanyi,
the responsibility God gave is only to sing,
main drama,
be in a drama,
kreatif,
to be creative,
dancing. I was a dancer.
dance,
I play drum,
a drummer.
main drum. Nggak pernah namanya nginjil, pelayanan anak muda nggak pernah.
But before, I never tried to win any soul for God.
Tapi tiba-tiba Tuhan bilang begini,
But out of nowhere, God said to me,
itu adalah responsibility baru yang aku kasih buat kamu.
"That's a new responsibility I'm giving you."
Saya nggak punya pengertian apa-apa.
I didn't have any understanding.
Saya cuma bilang sama Tuhan gini, yes Lord.
I only said, "Yes, Lord."
Coba bilang sama-sama, yes
Let's
Lord.
say that together.
Saya mau.
I want it.
Saya mulai ajak satu teman.
And so I invited one friend.
Saya mulai ajak satu teman.
I invited another.
Waktu saya lulus,
And by the time I graduated,
saya ada satu persekutuan doa.
I had one prayer group.
Isinya 100 orang.
100 people.
Saya lulus tahun 1994.
I graduated in 1994.
Sekarang 28 tahun.
Now 28 years later,
Persekutuan doa itu masih ada.
that same prayer group is still
Waktu
there.
saya tinggalkan kampus,
When I left the campus,
3 orang dosen saya terima Tuhan Yesus.
3 of my professors received Jesus.
Kenapa itu bisa
Why
terjadi?
did that happen?
Seorang musisi, seorang pemain drum, seorang singer yang gak pernah pelayanan anak muda bisa menangkan 100 jiwa untuk Tuhan Yesus.
Someone who never evangelized won 100 souls for Jesus
Karena Tuhan beserta dengan saya.
because God was with me.
Papa saya senior pastor,
My dad was a senior
saya
pastor.
sekolah bisnis,
I went to business school.
saya mau jadi
I
businessman.
wanted to be a businessman.
Papa saya punya anak youth 5 orang.
And at the time, my dad had a youth of 5 people.
Wah, di Amerika jauh lebih banyak dari 5
And
orang.
in America, right now, is a lot more.
Terus papa saya bilang,
And my dad said,
kamu yang terusin pelayanan anak muda ini.
"You're going to be the next one for
What?
the youth."
What? What? Tapi saya ingat kalau Tuhan beserta saya,
But I remember, if God is with me,
saya bisa.
I can do it.
Jadi saya jadi usher,
So I became an usher.
saya teleponin mereka.
I called them.
Besok datang ya,
I said, "Tomorrow you're coming, right?"
saya pimpin pujian,
I led the music.
saya main musik,
I played music.
saya khotbah,
I preached.
saya tumpangin tangan,
I prayed for them.
saya konseling,
I did the counseling.
saya doa berkat.
I did the blessing prayer.
Selesai kebaktian saya traktir makan,
After the service, I invited them to eat.
saya antar mereka pulang ke rumah.
I drive them home.
Semuanya saya.
Everything was me.
Tapi mulai dari 5 orang yang saya lagi sungguh-sungguh,
But from these 5 people that I served
saya terima
faithfully,
responsibility
I
itu.
received that
And
responsibility.
because God is with me,
Because God was,
berkembang jadi 10,
it grew to 10,
jadi 20,
20,
jadi 30,
30,
jadi 100,
100,
jadi 200,
200,
jadi 300,
300,
jadi 400,
400,
jadi 500 orang.
500 people.
Tahu nggak kebaktian youth kita saat itu dulu hari apa?
Did you
Hari
know-
Minggu jam 7.30 pagi.
Do you know at the time the youth service was
Di
was
city
Sunday morning,
center,
7:30
di
a.m.
pusat kota.
in the middle of the
Tapi
city.
500 anak muda mulai dari jam 7 sudah ngantri untuk masuk ke
Well,
ruangan.
500 young people by 7 a.m. they're
Why?
already in line.
Karena
Why?
saya belajar terima
Because I
responsibility.
learned to receive the responsibility.
Saya nggak bisa, tapi saya mau.
I can't do it. but
Kalau
I
Tuhan
want to
suruh,
do it.
saya mau.
If God says it to me,
Selama
I
Tuhan
want it.
beserta saya,
As long as God is with me,
pasti bisa.
I can do it.
Sekarang gereja yang kami gembalakan ada 8.500 orang.
And now the church that I'm at is 8,500 people.
Dan kebanyakan pemimpin-pemimpinnya,
And a lot of the leaders
orang-orang yang saya gembalakan dulu.
are the people that I served back then.
Karena saya belajar terima responsibility.
Because I learned to receive responsibility.
Terakhir, cerita terakhir.
And the last story,
Gak cukup di situ.
it's not stopped there.
4 tahun yang lalu,
4 years ago,
Tuhan minta saya duduk di sinode.
God asked me to become in the
It's like the organization who cover the church.
organization in the church.
Dan bidang saya adalah
And my role,
research and development and networking.
research, development, networking.
Dan salah satu bagian tugas saya adalah
And one of the job for me is
6.500 gereja yang ada di organisasi itu
the 6,500 churches in that
harus belajar
organization
dari Gilgal
have to learn from Gilgal, my
tentang
church,
pelayanan anak muda.
and the youth ministry.
Jadi saya buat Next Gen Conference.
So I make a next gen conference.
Yang hadir kemarin 1.500 orang.
And the people that were there at the conference last time was 1,500
Dari
people
ratusan gereja,
from hundreds of churches,
dari 100, dari kurang lebih 50 denominasi,
from about 50
dari
denominations,
puluhan kota,
from different cities,
dari 4 negara.
from 4 countries.
Kenapa itu bisa terjadi?
Why did that happen?
Because God is with me.
Because God is with me.
Saya selesai.
I'm done.
Yang saya coba simpulkan adalah ini.
And to summarize is this.
Walaupun kita muda,
Even though we are young,
walaupun kita pintar,
even though we are smart,
kita hebat,
and we're successful,
kita punya talenta,
we have talent,
tapi tanpa Tuhan kita nggak ada
but
apa-apanya.
without God we have
Berapa
nothing.
banyak yang ingin jadi orang yang luar biasa dalam
How many
hidup?
people want to be amazing?
Selalu bilang gini,
Successful. Always
Tuhan
say this.
besertalah dengan saya.
God be with me.
God be with me.
God be with
Can
me.
we say together, God be with me?
God be with me.
Karena waktu Tuhan beserta dengan kita,
Because when God is with us,
raksasa apapun yang kita hadapi,
whatever giant we
kita akan
face,
bisa hadapi bersama Tuhan.
we can face it with God.
Kita akan terima mimpi dari
We're
Tuhan,
going to receive
dan
dreams from God.
sebesar apapun mimpi itu,
No matter how big that
kita
dream
bisa
is,
meraihnya.
we can
Dan yang
fulfill
ketiga,
it. And the third
kalau
one,
Tuhan beserta dengan kita,
if God is with us,
setiap tanggung jawab yang diberikan oleh pemimpin kita,
whatever responsibility we're given,
dari gembala,
from the pastor,
dari guru, dari kepala
from the
sekolah,
teacher, from the principal,
dari orang tua kita,
from our parents,
dari bos kita saat
from the
kita
boss,
kerja, kita bisa mengerjakannya.
we can do it.
Dan hasilnya luar biasa.
And the result is amazing.
Selama Tuhan beserta dengan
As
kita.
long as God is with us.
Saya selesai.
I'm done.
Teman-teman boleh lupakan semua khotbah saya.
So you guys can forget all of my sermons.
But please remember one thing.
Please remember this.
We need God in our life.
We need God in our life.
As long as God is with me, I can be a success. As long as God is with me, I can do great things with Him. Come on, let's stand up together.